Let me start. Okay, so this application packaging training I would be discussing with you all people. After that, I would be also showing you that and how you can go ahead with this training, what and all content is there, and if you people have any questions with respect to the training, you can post it in the chat, and we will cover all that conversation over the chat, and we will discuss whatever the queries you people have with respect to this training. Okay, before I start, let me share my screen. I hope my screen is visible to you guys. Can someone please post it in the chat if my screen is visible? Okay, fine. Let's start. So what is application packaging is? Application packaging is one of the concept, or we can say it is a technology where it helps you to install the application silently. It is what I am saying, it is in a very simple language that we are going to customize the application in such a way that user will not come to know that the application is installed, and it will be in a complete silent mode. User will not be able to see the GUI mode. GUI means graphical user interface mode. So when I will be giving you this demo, I would show you that how we are going to install the application in a GUI mode. And once being a packager, when we are going to package that application, how we are going to deliver the application silently to the user. So both the things I would be showing you so that you people can understand that what basically we are going to do it. This application packaging is something that when we are going to package the application, we are going to deploy the application to n number of users at a time. So when somebody is going to install the application, they have to give an effort by clicking on next, installed, agree to the license. All that does take a lot of time. So to make it automated, we are going to install this application to n number of users. When I'm saying n number of users, it can be 100 users, 1000 users, lakh users, or more than that. So at one go, the application will be deployed to the users via Sccm or via Intune or via any other deployment mode, and the user would be able to see the application already installed in their machine. So this is how we are going to make this processes automated. So this is itself an automation. So I will show you one of the example. So what I'm doing as of now, I'm installing one of the application in a GUI mode, which is a graphical user interface mode. So what I'm doing, there's an application name as remote desktop. I'm going to double click on it and install the application in a GUI mode. So when I double click on it, it is asking me to give to select on option next. So once I have clicked on next, it is asking me to accept the license agreement terms. So I have to click on it, then again I'm going to click on next. Then it is asking whether I want to install only for me or for all users. So I'm selecting this option because as per the standard method, we have to install the application for all users so that this application is visible to everybody who is going to log into this particular system. So when I click on install, it will ask me for an admin rights. After that, it will go on for the installation. So this is something which I'm going to do in a manual way. I have to click on next, I have to accept the license, then I have to click the install, I have to give the uh, I have to give the admin rights, username and password, then only the application is going to get it installed. So this obviously it is going to take a lot of time, and what we are doing as a packager, we have to automate this. So as of now, the application is installed. I'm going to refresh these programs and features. So this is how the application is installed. You can see the date, today's date it is, and the application is installed. But what we have to do, we have to do it in a automated way. So what I'm going to do, as of now, I'm going to uninstall it, and then I'm going to do it in a automated way. So as of now, I am uninstalling it. Once the application is uninstalled, then I will show you that how we are going to do this installation in a complete automated way, so that the user will not have any user interface mode. It will be a complete silent installation. And another thing, when we are going to install any application for all users, it does require an admin rights, and every user doesn't have an admin rights. So obviously the process, when we are going to do the automated way, we have to make it install in a such a way that the application is installed to the users in an automatic way, because everybody will not have the administrator username and password. So the application, you can see it is uninstalled. Now I'm going to do it in an automated way. So the command line is msi exec/I. Then I have given the path of the application, and then I'm going to give a silent mode. So for the silent mode also, there are three ways to do it. I'll show you all the three ways. Okay, so the first way is /qb. So when I'm going to give QB, you would be seeing just one box. It would not ask you to click on next, accept the license agreement, or and all that. Only one box will be there. See, this is how it is going to install. As of now, I'm going to cancel it because I have to show you complete uninstall, complete silent mode. So this cancel option was there when I gave QB. Why? Because QB means basic user intervention. This means that there will be a little bit of user intervention will be there. Like you can cancel it if you want. There is another way which is QB not. When I'm going to give QB not, you would be able to see the same box, but they will be not having any option of cancel it. So that is the difference between QB and QB not. See, when I clicked on QB not, the cancel option is not there. But as I said, I have to show you the silent mode. So as of now, I'm going to cancel this process. So to cancel this process, as this cancel button is not there, so I'm going to do it from the task manager. So I'm going to task kill the process. Whenever our MSI application is getting installed, MSI EXEC is the one which helps us to do the installation. It seems that before I can cancel, it already got installed. So I'm going to do uninstall again, and then I will show you the complete silent mode. So you can see this MSI EXEC process is running. So whenever our MSI is getting installed or uninstalled, this MSI EXEC process will be running in the task manager. Once the process is completed, means that it is installed or it is uninstalled, only one stances of MSI EXEC will be left. Rest all the other process will be closed. Again, when I'm going to install in a complete silent mode, so how you're going to track it? You can track it from the task manager itself. You would be able to see that the multiple instances of MSI EXEC will be running. So I'm going to give complete silent mode, which is QN. QN means no user intervention. You would not be able to see any prompt, neither any box, neither next, install, nothing you would be able to see. See, the application got installed, and this is how you're going to install your MSI application. Let me show you the. So we, in a packaging, we have three types of source file, which we are mainly going to discuss in this particular training. The one which I showed you was MSI, which we delivered it as creating a transform file. So what I showed you, that was an MSI. To make it in a complete standardized way, there is a tool called as Admin Studio Install Shield, through which we are going to create a MST, which is a Microsoft Transform. And through that, we are going to deliver that application to all the customers in a silent mode. The other thing is loose files. Loose files, there are two ways to do it. One way is via scripting, you can do it. In this packaging training, we are going to discuss three types of script. So one is batch, another is BB script, and the third is PSADT. So PSADT stands for PowerShell Application Deployment Toolkit. So we are going to discuss these three types of script in this particular training. So loose files you can deliver with any way of the script, whichever your organization is using it. And the other way is that via Admin Studio tool, there is a way that you can convert these loose files to MSI file. And then you can deliver this application to the customer in a complete silent mode, which I already showed you. Then there is another thing, which is an EXE. EXE is an executable files, or we also called it as a legacy installer. So when we are going to deliver an exe, how we are going to deliver it? So for an exe, there is no tool that you can create something with respect to the exe. So we have to deliver an exe application to a customer in a silent mode. So there are three ways to do this particular packaging. So if you got any exe application, you have to see whether that exe is extracting an MSI or not. When I'm saying an MSI, so it will be in a form of this. The extension will be .msi. So if you are going to get this MSI inside that exe application, then you are going to deliver that MSI, and after creation of this MST, you are going to give MSI MST to the customer. If you are not going to get an exe MSI extracted, then you have to find the silent installation mode. How you can find the silent installation mode, that I'll show you in this particular demo. So if you got the silent installation, you have to create a script for that, because obviously when you're going to give it in a silent mode, you have to write a script, and there are many customization which we do it, and then you are going to deliver it to the customer. After that, if neither MSI got extracted nor there is a silent installation, then you are going to capture the application. How you're going to capture it? Via Admin Studio Repackager tool. You're going to capture it. So the capture means the exe will be converted to .msi. That is a little huge process. So as of now, I would be showing you how to find the silent installation of an exe and how you're going to install it silently. I already showed you how you're going to install an MSI silently. Now I would be showing you how you can install an EXE application silently. So I'm taking an example of Tableau Reader. So this is an application. I have to find the silent installation. So first, let me see whether it is installed or not. It is not there in my machine. I'm clearing the screen. So I'm going to enter this exe. How we are going to find the silent installation? There are four keys to find it. It is slash question mark slash help hyphen question mark hyphen help. So these four parameters will help you to find the silent installation of exe. So I'm going to try the first one, which is slash question mark. So when I gave this, we got this particular prompt. So when I have opened this prompt, I can see the silent installation. These two are the silent parameter, slash silent and slash quiet. You can use any one of the any one, whichever you feel like you want to use. Along with that, we have to accept the license agreement. If you see, it is written accept EULA. EULA stands for end user license agreement. So when we were doing it in a GUI mode, we have to select the option to accept the license. So to make it accepted, we have to use this particular property. These are called properties. So these properties we have to write it with in that exe so that the application gets installed in a complete silent mode. Now I would show you how we are going to install it. Accept EULA is equal to 1 is the property, and the parameter was quiet. So the application, it is getting installed silently. How you can track for this particular, because it is an exe application, it will be with the same name in the task manager as the exe is. So you can see it in the details section. A Tableau reader is getting installed in a complete silent mode. Nothing I gave. I neither clicked on next, neither I clicked on accept the license agreement, nothing. So this is a complete automated process. So this is how our application is getting installed in a complete silent mode. So whatever I have been discussing now in the demo, when you will be joining this particular training, I would be showing you with more examples. I have n number of EXEs. So this many EXEs there. So when we are going to give this training, I will tell you at least for 4 to 5 application with respect to EXE. And along with that, for MSI also, we cover 3 to 4 applications as a practical. Along with that, we have a different types of script also, which is a batch, VB, PSADT. So all that customization, how we are going to create a script, how we are going to install the application via the script, everything we will be covering in this particular training. So I would be showing you the basic content which will be covering. We have our training in two particular terms you can do. One is a basic, another is advanced. Also, you can go through any one of the training whichever you feel like suitable for you. In the basic content, we will be covering this executable files, which is .exe, which I just showed you. Then MSI application I showed you. So with respect to MSI, there are many topics which we have to cover as part of the training. So MSI architecture and table and cabinet files. Then there are environment tables, upgrade and upgrade table, transforms, active setup and self healing and shortcuts, Windows installer property. So just now we gave accept EULA is equal to 1. That is one of the property. Like that, we have several properties. So all the properties which are part of the standard organization, we will be covering all that. With respect to that, then we have a registry and registry table. Then we have services. Then we have Microsoft AppV 5.x theoretical. So in this particular Microsoft AppV, we are going to just cover the theory. Then in the script, we have VBS, which is a Visual Basic Scripting. We have a batch scripting. We have a PowerShell application deployment toolkit, which is a PowerShell scripting. Then with respect to the deployment, because as of now in the market, we have an Intune deployment. So being a packager, we have to create a Intune win file, and that Intune win file, we have to give it to the Intune team so that they can create the deployment. So how we have to create that Intune win file, that also we will be covering in our basic content of our training. The tools which we are going to discuss as a part of this basic training is Admin Studio. So in the Admin Studio, we have an install shield and we have a repackager, and PSADT is the PowerShell app deployment toolkit. At the end, we will be sharing you with the practice test and interview questions. This interview questions will be both theory part also, means like the theory, the technical part, and the scenario based question, which will be helping you a lot when you are going to give any interview with respect to the any organization. And then in the basic, we will be covering the practical lab for 3 to 4 applications. So we will be showing you the example of three to four applications along with the scripting, all the three types of scripting. Then in the advanced content, all the topics are same. The topics which are different is that with respect to the scripting, as in the basic we are going to cover three types of scripting. That will be a basic scripting. In advanced, PSADT, because PSADT is something which is running in the market as of now. 90% of the organizations are going ahead with the PSADT scripting only. So how we are going to write a script in PSAT in an advanced way. So there are many things which we can do it in the PSAT. All that we will be covering in the advanced content over the advanced thing. In the basic, we will be covering the basic PSAT, but in advanced, we will be covering the advanced PSAT. Along with that, they are practical lab will be for 7 to 8 applications, and in the 7 to 8 applications with respect to PSADT scripting, we will be covering the complex applications, which is a huge size application, active setup application, driver packages, URL related applications. And with respect to the tools, there is an addition in the advanced content, that in advanced we will be also covering the Orca tool. In basic, it was install shield, which is a part of admin studio repackager, and in advanced there is an additional which is an Orca tool. So this all will be covering getting covered in an advanced content. Now let me show you one example with respect to the scripting, that how the scripts gets implemented. So what I'm going to do as of now, I'm going to install an application first in a manual process, like by clicking on next text next, which is a complete GUI mode. After that, I will be showing you via the script that what in all changes we have done and what in all changes we are doing with respect to the scripting. So I'm going to install a simple application. It is a very small size of application. Okay. So I have installed this application, which is a FileZilla. So I'll show you first. So this is the application. Now, when we have to deliver this application to the customer, what and all customization we have to do it. So with respect to the customization, the first customization is that you have to make the application in getting installed silently. Now we clicked on next, I accepted the license and all that. So that all should be automated. After that, with respect to the organization standard, I have to hide this uninstall button. So this should not be visible to the users, so that if that will be visible, user can uninstall the application. So that is why, as per the most of the organization standard, we have to hide this uninstall. So this is possible via customization, which is via scripting. Along with that, I'm going to change the name also. So I'm going to add the language. So if you see, now it is FileZilla 3.64.0. Once I have run the script, you would see that it will be FileZilla 3.64.0 EN. So I have added the language. Along with this, if you see, the help link is there, support link is there, update information is there. All this we have to delete it. Why? Because when we are going to package any application, we become the sole owner. So we cannot give any information with respect to the vendor. So we have to delete all this. So if I'm going to click on this link, it will take me to that browser where I can install the FileZilla. So we do not want this visibility to the user. So that is the reason I have to hide all these three. So now I'm going to do, I'm going to uninstall it manually, and then I'm going to install it via script. So now the application is installed. I'm going to run the batch file. So we have all the script ready for this particular application, batch also, VBS also, PSADT also. As of now, I'm going to run the basic batch scripting. See, the application is getting installed. It got installed. I'm going to refresh. Now you can see the uninstall button is gone. This name also got modified. Even the help link, support link, update information, nothing is there. Everything is gone. So this is how you can automate any application with respect to the scripting. Now the uninstallation is gone. Obviously, I cannot uninstall the application from here. So for that purpose, I am using the uninstall batch file only, which is already created for this application. And I'm going to do the uninstallation. So before I'm going to do the uninstallation, I'm going to launch the shortcut. So what will happen? We know that whenever we try to install any application and if the shortcut is launched, you have to close this application. Then only the application is going to uninstall. So I have written a script in such a way that it is going to close this process first and then it will be doing the uninstallation. So to close this process, so this is the process name filezilla.exe. In from the task manager also I can do it like closing this way. So this is how it got closed. But obviously we have to write a script for that also, because user would not be able to do it. User will not have the information that how to close this process. So we have to implement the script in such a way that the process should be closed. So I will first show you the command to close this process and then I will run this uninstallation batch. So the command is task skill /f /im filezilla.exe. So if I'm going to execute this, you would be able to see that this shortcut will be closed. So I'm going to give enter. See, the process got closed. So this is only what I have implemented into the script, that first this process will be closed and then the application will be getting uninstalled. So now I'm going to run this uninstallation batch file. You can notice that again this will be getting closed because this is something I have implemented into the script. See, the process got closed. If I'm going to refresh, the application got uninstalled. So this is how we have to write a script. This is how we are going to do the customization. There are many customization which comes as a part of the requirement. Like we have to delete the desktop shortcut. We have to, as I showed, that we have to remove this uninstall button. For other applications, maybe you have to remove this change also. You have to remove this repair also. So this all are possible via registry. Due to the content, and I told you guys that I will be covering this registry part. So this is how this customization is done via registry. And you have to implement a script in such a way that via this registry, all this will be getting removed. So that is all about this particular demo. If you people have any questions, please go ahead and ask. Which scripting method very useful to install any application? So basically, as of now, I can say that PSADT is the one which can help you to give a lot of, means that it is very easy and convenient, and we can do so many implementation via PSADT. And that is the reason most of the organizations have adopted PSADT. With respect to the VBS scripting, it is already decided by the Microsoft that the next year or in 2026, they will be removing the VB scripting, but still few organizations are using VB script. That is the reason in my training I am covering all the three scripts: batch also, VB script also, and PSADT also. Any other questions? Please go ahead and ask. Any questions you people can ask. It can be a simple or it can be a layman. What was the course duration and fee? So if you're going to take a basic training, it will be around 18 to 20 hours. If you're going to take advanced, it will be 20 to 22 hours. PSADT supporting Intune SCM? Yes. Yes, obviously it is supporting. That is why we are going to do this scripting, and we are going to give all that PACDT part of scripting to the SCCM team and the Intune team to create the deployment. Just that in Intune, we have to create a Intune bin file, and that also we have to give it to the Intune team. Other than that, everything will be same for SCCM also and for the Intune deployment also. What is the course name? Course name is application packaging. Application packaging means any application which you are using that you are going to customize it. For an example, you have apps in your mobile which you install it, which you update it. So that is the only thing. Whatever the applications customer are using in Windows system, that we are going to automate it. And if I talk about the market and industry trend with respect to this particular technology, it is never going to go out of the market. Why? Because obviously a person has to use the application. It can be any application. For an example, you are using office application, Teams, Outlook, Google Chrome, all these applications which are visible, which are available to the users, it is done by the packager at the back end. People are not familiar with this technology much, but at the end we are the only one who are going to deliver this application to everybody who is working in an IT organization, and through that only they are delivering their work. So at the end, this technology is a very good technology, and it is itself an automated, so nothing is going to come into the market in future with respect to the automation, because this process is already an automated process. Any other questions, guys? Please go ahead and ask. We can push the policy for application deployment from Intune to achieve the result. Is not without application packaging team deployment. No, it is not possible, because in Intune you do not have every application available. In Intune you will be only having the core application available, which is like maybe Chrome is available, or maybe remote desktop is available. There are many organizations who are dealing with their or inborn application. Like you have a pharmacy related application, you have a application related to buying the grocery. So there are many such applications. Every applications are not available in Intune, and neither it can be made available via Intune. So at the end, application packaging team will be always there. What is the difference between cell scripting and tha? What you would refer as tha? Tha, there is no such scripting with respect to tha. In this particular training, with respect to packaging, we deal only with batch, VBS scripting, and PowerShell scripting. I think you have not typed completely whatever that tha is there. If you can type it, then I can discuss that as well. What is the difference between cell scripting and this application? This application, sorry, I'm not getting your question. It is not at all clear to me. Can you please retype it again? I'll cover that. How to enroll this course? To enroll this course, I will be giving you the number from the JOYATRES Technology. So in the screen you can see, you can contact JOYATRES Technology. I will be also helping you with the number. You can contact him, and he will tell you about everything. Harish, can you please retype your question again? The cost of the course, if you're going to cover, if you want to do a basic, it is 20K, and if you want to do advanced, it is 25K. So I have pasted the number. The name is Amit. You can contact him. He will tell you about the course. And if you have any queries with respect to the fee structure, or with respect to the like training when you want to do it, or any other questions, then you can contact him and he will provide you my number, and then we can discuss, and accordingly we can go ahead with the training. What is the difference between shell and application packaging? So I think you are asking what is the difference between shell scripting and application packaging. So we are going to have a package can be a .exe or .msi. So once we have that package, we have to deliver that package with respect to the scripting. Like we have to write a script. So for an example, if you are going to deliver an MSI MST, maybe the scripting thing is not required, because with respect to MST, with the help of install shield tool, you can write everything in the MST. So MST is your transform file. Even you can write a script also inside the transform. So in that case scripting is not required. But if something you have to do it for the visibility to the customer, in that case scripting is required. With respect to the delivering the exe application, as we have to do many customization, which I showed you for filezilla application, like we have to suppress the ARP entry, we have to remove the help link, we have to change the name, maybe you have to remove the desktop shortcut, maybe you have to disable the update also, then in that case a scripting is required, because you cannot deliver the application at a one go. So for an example, I'll just show you the script which I just like executed it. So this is a script. So this is a batch file script. So just to make the customization, so for an example, this is the first line. I have closed the filezilla process. After that I have installed the application silently. Then there is again one more thing which I have done to suppress the update. After that, we have given a command for registry addition and deletion. So for an example, to suppress the uninstall, this is the particular command which I have written. Then to rename it, again I have written this command. And to remove that help link, support link and all that, I have given this particular res delete command to delete it. So what this command did, how we are going to write it, all that we are going to discuss it in this particular training. So this is just a batch file. With respect to VBS, the script is going to change. With respect to PSADT, the script is going to change. Any more questions? You can contact in this number. You can WhatsApp him also if you want. And any questions, if you have any further questions with respect to this training, and if you want to talk to me, you can ask him. He will provide you my number, and accordingly we can discuss and go ahead with the training further. I think we do not have any more questions. We'll wait for more 2 minutes. If you people have any questions, please go ahead and post it in the chat and we will cover it up. Okay, so the contact number, if you people want to enroll with this particular training, it is 9540662806. The name of the person is Amit. You can contact him and we can go ahead with the training. I think there is no more question, so we can bind up this demo. I hope it was clear enough for you guys to understand what is application packaging, and I hope you people will enroll and go ahead with this training. Thank you guys. Have a nice day ahead. Will you share this session recording? Yes, it will be uploaded in the YouTube and you can go ahead and get it from there. Okay, guys, then we are going to bind it up. Thank you, guys.